If you've ever used a GekkoScience miner or heard of the Moonlander USB stick, you're about to hear from the guy behind the scenes, Sidehack. He's been quietly innovating in the Bitcoin hardware since 2013. And while he's not one to really seek the spotlight, the work he and his team have done have helped pave the way for the home miner movement.
I am Sidehack. I've run GekkoScience. We've been in the Bitcoin space since 2013. I'm building home-scale, hobby-scale miners since 2015. We're kind of a family company. Literally, my mom runs the factory. A business partner is my best friend. So we all get out of bed basically to take care of each other and get the job done to just make cool stuff.
A lot of people don't realize that much of today's open source and hobby mining gear, it's actually built on the work done by early engineers like Sidehack. His designs helped shape devices like the Bitaxe, and he's collaborated with other respected names in the space too, all while staying behind the curtain.
FutureBit, his first USB stick stripped Moonlander back in like 2015, 2016. I helped him do the main regulator design. The Bitaxe was actually reverse engineered from my friend Duncan's product that is now the Mars Lander. We've also done some consulting work with other companies that we've helped with board design under NDA, so I can't tell you who. But we've been kind of just in the background or in the foundation of a lot of what's the industry now.
What motivates Sidehack isn't price charts or chasing profits. His journey into Bitcoin was fueled by curiosity, like many of us. He started not by buying Bitcoin, but by building with it.
Honestly, I mostly just love playing with the hardware. A guy at church asked me about Bitcoin because it was April 2013, the first bubble where it went from $10 to like $250 and then just exploded in a week. So it was all over the news. Do you know what this is? I have no idea. So I went home and started reading.
That same curiosity still drives him today. It's a great reminder that Bitcoin isn't just a financial revolution, it's a playground for builders and experimenters too. Before founding GekkoScience, Sidehack ran a basement electronics repair business, but like many early miners, that quickly turned into full-on collecting and even contributing to the hardware itself.
The USB block eruptors came out, and so I bought half a dozen of those, started looking at them, and figured out how to overclock them. So I was looking at that and was like, okay, well, they're getting 10% gains, so let's get 30% gains. And then I started selling overclock kits for those, and so I built a farm out of it, so that by early 2014, I was mining half a coin a week just by collecting hardware. It's like, well, I don't have an S1, I don't have an S3, because I just wanted to play with the hardware.
This era, the collecting ASICs for fun, might sound crazy now, but back then, the space was small and personal. It wasn't about ROI calculators, it was about seeing what you could do to really push these machines. I asked Sidehack what advice he'd give to somebody who's brand new to mining. Whether you've got $10 or a few $1,000 to start with, this part's for you.
But do you want to start out for $10 or $1,000? There's a pretty good variety of gear out there to start with, and do some research or talk to someone like Altair and Bitcoin merch. Altair's office is like 2 hours from my factory, so we don't even ship stuff. We just drive it over and then hang out for a while. And these guys know everything about how to get started or how to go big.
What I appreciate here is his no-nonsense approach. Don't overthink it. Start with what you can afford, plug it in, and learn by doing. And if you need gear, guys like Altair and Bitcoin merch are great entry points, as well as Bitcoin mining world. Open source Bitcoin mining hardware has come a long way, but Sidehack and a few others were laying the groundwork years ago. I asked him where someone should begin today if they want to contribute to the open source mining movement.
The source for open source stuff right now is OSMU. We spent a lot of years reverse engineering and doing our own legwork to figure out how to use chips and how to run software. Some of it was based off our work, and then a lot of it was building off of that for their own. But there's a lot of materials there that's been published. If you're looking specifically for open source, that's probably the best place to start.
If you're serious about developing open mining tools, OSMU is the place to start. It's not just about schematics, it's about building a decentralized future one hashboard at a time.